Istungun juk hayadega. Istungun juk hayadega. See how those are being separated right there? I'm doing them by sounds. Hey, what did I do? Hang on. I didn't see. Okay.
What are you trying to do?
Separate those sounds.
Okay, so right on it. You hit annotate.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Is dun gun juk ha ya day ga. See how those are in your sounds? You got those in your sounds paper. When you do sounds, is dun gun juk ha ya day ga. That's why sounds are important, right? Because you can separate them and your enunciation's right there. Okay. That we don't have no good morning, remember? Okay. Here we go. Istungon jokhayadega. Now I need to go to the other ones. I don't know what I'm doing.
We'll have to erase all this, exit this. And you want this one?
No, two-letter. Single sounds, two-letter sounds. And then...
Okay.
Okay, here we go. We're going to go through sounds again because I've been seeing sounds are, somebody need to learn sounds over and over, okay? Then we're going to go through that. Then we're going to go through the others. We got time. Ah, as in ayo. G, as in chissy, a mouse. Jessie, a pumpkin. Jakibin, 5. I, as in iga. Iga is a head. Ido, tree. Ipoji. Ipoji is his son. His son. Okay. E, this is long E. And that is idalwa, as in the ground. Igana, the ground or the world. Ibagan, 6. Fee, as in figi. Figi. Figi is a heart. Bacha, the truth. Fushwa, bird. He, as in hishjay. Hello. Hutki, white. Humgin is 1. A. Remember now, this is confusing for some people. When you see the letter I, the sound is A. A. As in hey. Hear that? Hey. This is in your 2-letter word. Hey. Lay. Gida. Hey is hot. Legida is to set. Bakida is to hoop. Ki, as in ki, as in a mulberry tree. Gudjo, as in blackberries. And gubby, as in soap. I need to go up, Jordan. I don't want to write on this. Clear.
Clear out time.
Okay.
Okay, now.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. Lee, as in litki, run. Loja, as in turtle. Lamhi, as in eagle. Me, as in mahi. And the reason why you don't have that me in there, because remember, if you go back to your 2-letter sounds, me and ah is ma. Does everybody understand that? Janet, you look confused.
I am.
Okay. Single sounds is me, right?
Me.
Okay. It's got the sound me. But remember, in your 2-letter sounds, if you go to it, if you put me and ah together, you get ma. Okay, look here. Just this single letter makes me sound. Okay? But when you added an ah sound, you got ma. Okay, does that make sense to you? When you put those two sounds together, it's ma. Okay? Okay, this is how come we're going back over this over and over. Okay, mado. Just the me sound is me. But when you put the sound, it's ma. Ma. Because you're putting the me and the together. Okay? Mado means thank you. Okay, here we go though. This is me sound, but it's got the me and the E is me. Okay? Because that E's in there. Me. Me, just do it. Ni, as in, okay, is ni. The single letter is ni. But when you put ni and ah together, it's na. Najomi. Noggin. Najomi means how many? Noggin means what? Nodi is teeth. Oh, remember now, this is gonna have to be O, not O. Everybody, and of course, when you've been learning English all these years, it's O. So it's oba, oba, ushki, owa. Oba is what? What's ushki? What's owa? So if you use the English, and this is a good example of like English. If you say O, you'd have oba. We have no such word as oba in the Creek language. It's oba, okay? If you say ushki and you say oski, there's no such word as oski in the Creek language. It's ushki, ushki, okay? Hear that tone? When you get these sounds down, you'll get that tone, okay? You'll get that tone. Ushki, owa. Owa. If you said owa, what is owa in the language? There is no word as owa in the language. It's owa. Owa. Here. And these tones are important because, you know, we have accents. The language has an accent. Legibus, legibus. Okay. B. This is a B. Remember, all these letters is representing sounds. Okay. B. Okay. Mvskoke. Mvskoke is a great. And I've heard people say Mvskoke. There's no such word as Mvskoke in the Mvskoke language. Okay. No such word as Mvskoke. It's Mvskoke. Mvskoke is a great. And I've heard this too. Puski. What's puski? We don't have any words as puski in the Mvskoke language. It's buski is a father. Our father. Our father. Buski. Bomi. Us. Ti as in tako. Tako. And ti, tako is like big. Some say it's horse, but I say big. Ti is a bullet or an arrow. Tato. Tato is a fish. Remember your tongue placement? Pay attention to your mouth. And as speakers, we never pay attention to our mouth, but it's there. Tato. Your C. That's another confusing letter when you see that. C as in sa, sakwa. This is as single sound, C. The S is a C. But when you add the C and R, you get sa. And then 3-letter sounds, sa, suck, wa. Sa, suck, wa is a goose. We see plenty of those. I see them out here. Sada is an apple. Soda is a sky. D as in tinitki, tinitki, and it's got a D sound, okay? Dolose, dolose, that's a chicken, and that's an old word. That's why it's got the do on there. And then duchinen, that's 3. This is a chicken, this is thunder. I heard that. Baksangi, dinitki. Ooh, as in chula. This is single sound as ooh, but when you put G, ooh together, you get chu, chu. And then la. Goody is a little frog. Bojazi means owner. Bojasi. Ah, as in Jassi. Bachi. Aji. Jassi is what? Pumpkin. What's budgie? Pigeon. Aji. We as in what? Washko. Washko. What's that? Cow. Waga. That's a cow. What's this?
Weasel.
Weasel. And what's weasel? Ye as in yaha. What is that? What's this? Yafki. What's that? Evening. What's this? Yanasa. Those are all made with 3-letter sounds. I mean 2-syllable sounds put together. Okay.
On the, I just had a question on bourgeoisie. You said that's like ownership. And stuff. Could that be boss too?
No.
No.
Bourgeoisie is like ownership. Sometimes they'll call the God that too, bourgeoisie. They call him that too, but bourgeoisie means the owner of something like Adami. Mike bourgeoisie knows. That's Mike's the owner of that car.
Oh, so I guess I'm thinking of like government.
Gabidana is a boss.
Okay.
That's boss. Gabidana is boss. That's a good question. Y'all need to. Okay, here we go. This is where we're gonna see sounds. Okay. Remember, chi by itself, chi. But when you put the ah with it, it's ja. So anytime you see that 2 letters together, you know it's what? Ja. Okay. Chi. Chi by itself is chi, but now this is with the E with it, so it's chi in that. Chi. Okay. When you see chi by itself, it's chi, but when you add the I to it, it's J. 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 Jo. Ju. Ja. Like this can be jadi. Jimmy. J. Let me think of a word for J. Come back to it. Cho. What would that be?
Choga.
Choga. What about Ju?
Chogo.
Huh?
Chogo.
Chogo. What about Cha?
Jesse.
Jesse. See? You add to it. You can't say GC or GC. But when you add that G to a, you got Jesse. Ja. Ja. Okay? Ba. B. Bay. Bo. Fu. Fa. Ga. ki, ke, go, gu, ga. Ha, he, hey, ho, hu, ha. La, li, lay, lo, lu, la. Ma, mi, me, mo, mu, ma. Na, ni, ne, no, nu, na. Ba, bi, be, bo, bu, ba. Ta, ti, te, do, du, da. It's a, I want y'all to look at something here. Ta, to, what's ta, to? Fish. See, it's right here in the same line. Ta, to. Ta, to. Sa, si, say, so, su, sa. Da, di, de, do, do, da. I see two words right here in these two lines. What do y'all see? It's a sada, apple, soda, sky. See how these put these words, it makes a word. Those two sounds, those two syllable sounds makes a word. See? Sada, soda. Okay. Wa, we, way, wo, woo, wa. Ya, ye, yay, yo, you, ya. Off, if, off, oof, af. Ak, ik, ache, ok, ook, ak. Al, il, el, ul, ul, al. If you think about these sounds, just think all these sounds are in the word. We say them. We just never pay attention to what we say. But you say these words when you're speaking. You say these sounds when you're speaking. Im, aim, on, in, aim, on, un, an. Ob, eb, ab, ob, oob, up. As, is, ace, os, us, us. Ot, eat, ate, ot, ut, at. Three letter sounds. Okay. Si, a, ki. Sock. Sock. Seek, sake, soak, sook, suck. Lock, leak, lake, loke, luke, luck. Moss, meese, mace, moose, moose, muss. What can you make out of this word right here? Mvskoke. Good job. Mvskoke. See? Mvskoke. See how putting those sounds together makes a word for a language. Mvskoke. It's right there. Remember I said every one of these sounds makes a word. It's just learning them. It's just having to learn them. Once you learn them, you got it down. But learning them is like, you have to learn them. You know what I'm saying? It's studying them. Okay. Mott, meat, mate, moat, moot, mutt. Hawk, heek, hake, hook, hook, huck. Hoss, heath, haste, hose, goose, huss. Mock, meek, make, mook, mook, muck. Mon, mean, main, moon, moon, mun. Hull, hill, hell, hole, hull, hull. Knock, neek, nake, nook, nook, nuck. Boss, beast, space, boss, goose, bus. I see words right here. Fushwa. 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 Bird. How about this? Fushki. Fush. I don't have G. It's sharp. See, guys? See how these sounds make words? It makes words. Okay. Jas, Jeez, Jace, Jos, Juice, Just, Spa, Spee, Spay, Spo, Spoo, Spa, Sla, Slee, Slay, Slow, Slew, Sla. Yeek, Yis, Yit, Yik, Yan, Yak. Chim, Fin, Got, Ma, Gon, Han. Bun, Loaf, Bat, Gat, Vis, Ska. Hull, Hut, Home, Chit, Loaf, Al. Walk, Sock, Knit, Feel, Jock, Walk. Get, Fut, Yin, Ska, Spawn, Bon, Tha. Book, Luff, Op, Dot, Jiff, Top. Okay, did that kind of explain why you need to learn these sounds? Putting them together and getting a word. We found a few words, didn't we? Well, if you look hard enough, you'll find a whole conversation in there. A whole conversation. Okay? A whole conversation. Okay. We're going to do commands. Commands, we use it every day. Every day there's commands, especially with me. You know, kids especially. Kids, be doggy. That's what the elders used to say. They used to say, be doggy. Kids. Be doggy means kids. Be doggy no shit. I used to hear that when my mother had 2 people, 3 or 4 people.
Kids go to sleep?
Huh?
That's what it says, kids go to sleep?
No, they'll just say, oh, kids. When my mother and her friends, they'd say, be doggy those shit. Oh, them kids, you know, and they would talk about, you know, we were their conversation. What she did, what he did, what I did, what these kids did, you know. Okay, quit. Okay, if I covered these up, would y'all pronounce them? Okay, don't look at this. I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna make one without those words. Okay, quit.
Vegas.
There you go. Somebody jumped in. That's what y'all need to do, guys. Come on right in. Go to sleep.
No, just.
There you go. Take a bath.
Robust.
But gee, who is this?
Terry.
Good job, Terry. You know how we are in class.
Mm-hmm.
Eat.
On bus.
Home bus. Home bus. Get up.
Alegas.
Alegas. Sweet.
Basas.
Okay. Make it.
Highest.
Noggin.
Highest.
Janet said something. Double-leg jumba. What's double-leg jumba? Cake. It's just double leg is like bread, and jamba means sweet. So we don't really have a word for cake. It's sweet bread. We call it sweet bread. Okay. Look for it.
Hoboyas.
Hoboyas.
Oh boy, yes.
Hoboyas. And noggin.
Silabega.
Silabega. One said key and the other one said shoes. Overbega. One said overbega.
Hey.
Mike, okay. Yeah. See, you can look for anything, ain't it? And that's every day. What are we looking for every day? Anda yoga. Yoga. What about you? Nagi Habochidua. What do you look for? Sawichka. Shoes, Dilibega. Jinda Jana. Mulga. Mike. Hoktagi. How about you? Key Sawichka. How about you, Jordan? Huh? Dilibega. Jinda Coco. Dosakaga, that's me. Dosakaga is glasses.
Wallet.
Whoa, Dongnapodi, Dongnapodi, wallet, Dongnapodi. Okay. See how this is every day. Every day. I have to tell one Hoboya, look for it. Don't ask me. Keita Dawaks. I'm not no teller. But that's what they tell. They'll ask me, where's my shoes? Where's the keys? And I'm like, I don't know it. I don't know. Terry Jinda Nagin Hobochidoa.
Everything.
Not
Mm-hmm.
okay. Look at it. See, we say that all the time. It just noggin, Heather. Okay, just say yoga. Yoga, he just, okay. And that can be said different ways, like go to school. Yoga, he just go to school. Jinda, what do you look at? Noggin, he just chidua. Computer screen. Computer screen. Computer. I don't know how you say computer and screen. We don't have it. Because we didn't have it back in Georgia. This is, remember, this language is older than 10,000 years old. How did we have computers back then? We didn't, did we? So we didn't know what a word for is because a lot of our words are descriptive, right? They're descriptive words. You know, so we didn't have it. We don't even have elephant. Elephant is descriptive. So in my day, my grandma would say computer. If she could say it. Yeah, we would kind of make it into the Creek sound, into the Mvskoke sounds like.
He told me the story on the lion. That's when the lion, he saw the lion in New York City.
So like computer, they might have said computer because they couldn't say computer. They didn't know what it was anyway, you know. Okay, so Jinda Mag, oh, you said, what do you, Nagan Hijichidoa, what do you look at?
Don't say Hokto Jays either.
We're way ahead of you. We already know, Mom. Jinda Janet Nagan Hijichidoa. Joga. Jinda. He just look at it. Mahaya. Okay, she's looking at me. Yeah. Mahaya, he just see now. Remember, this is what you're doing now. He just is a command. Okay. He just okay. What about you, Janet? Do you say Legos?
Legibus.
Legibus. That means go ahead and sit down. Okay, here's one. Drink it. Noggin. Who do you tell somebody to drink something, Janet? Discuss. Iskaba? Now, what would you tell somebody to drink? Iskas. Asi iskas. You can tell somebody asi iskas. You're making a command, ain't it? Iskas. Well, I would say hiliswa iskas. You know, and I don't know how many teaspoons I'd waste, you know, because I'd tell my grandkids, hiliswa iskas, and I'd put my go everywhere, you know. Iskas. Jinda, Heather. Owa, iskas. Drink water. Jinda, Jordan. Owa, iskas. Jinda, Terry.
Wagabizi iskas biboji.
Oh, what's wagabishi? Milk. Wagabishi iskas. That's right. Jinda, Coco. Abuski iskas. Whoa, she getting. Abuski is a corn drink that we drink. Jinda, Mike.
Nah.
Ada Magas. He said, we do she iskas. Jinda, Terry. Anybody? Go ahead. Ada Maga, Terry.
Asi iskas.
No. This is
No,
a
I
command.
did this. Oh, that's a command. Okay. Asi iskas.
There you go. Ashi iskas. That's a command. Okay. Okay. Come here. It's not really. You just say, I just go.
That is.
Yes.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Dalovan.
Yes.
Dalovan. Yes. Go to town. Jogon. Yes. Go home. Jogon. Jogon. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Tell me. What's tell me?
Yes.
Yes. Hear that?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Laugh or smile?
Abilas.
Abilas. Say, you know, like if they're taking a picture, you can say, Abilas G. Abilas. You're taking a picture. Or phone. Nowadays, it ain't this way. It's this way. Abilas. Close it. Noggin.
Akhotas.
Akhotas. Here, see this, Terry? Akhotas.
Akhotas.
There you go. And what can you close?
A hoagie.
A hoagie is a door. Hada Magas. Listen to Coco. Hada Magas. Jijukwa. She said, close your mouth. Jinda, Mike. If you don't know it in Creek, say it in English and I'll translate it for you. Okay. Mabodoga. Mabodoga is lead. Mabodoga akhotas. Jinda. Jinda, Terry.
A hoagie. That's the only thing I can think of.
Okay. A hoagie akhotas. Door. Open the door. Jinda. Heather. Anil, Mark. She's saying the same thing. How about you? See, you can't think, can you? How many things did you close or ask somebody to close something the other day? But when it comes to this, it's like blank. And I've done that too. I went blank. Jinda, Jordan. Ahoguji akhotas. Ahoguji is window. Ahoguji. What about Duswa? How about your eye? How about your eyes? How about the car? How about the car? Adami apotas. And when you say apotas, it can mean the door, right? So that's plain and clear right there. It's understood by a speaker. See? Okay. Put it on. Adjust. Okay. Jenna said gaba adjust. Clothes achigi adjust. Put on your clothes. Heather? Garabuga. Okay, now Gorabuga, you can't say adjust because it sits on top of your head. So if anything below, you can, but not on your head. So Garabuga says Gokleji.
Oh, jeez.
Garabuga Gokleji. Gokleji. Gokleji means got it on top. Okay, on top of his head. Garabuga Gokleji. So that would be different. So skirt, honna lida. Jinda. Harikpega adjust. Harikpega is pants. Okay. Jinda Jordan. Lot of things.
Dilibega.
Dilibega. No, Dilibega would be kind of like Kadaboga.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Dilibega, you would say Dilibega adikas.
Adihas. Put in.
Coco said Yokofkida adjust. Yokofkida is a shirt. Shirt. Yeah, it's a shirt. Going back to Jordan. She thought I forgot about it.
Mahaya, how about t-shirt?
T-shirt. Yokofkida is same thing. It's a shirt. Yeah, it's a shirt. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But you could say like, there's another word for it. That's apron. Oh, yeah, that's socks. Oh shit. Okay. What about what about Gaba? Gaba Jinda Mike coat. Gaba's coat. Overbaked Dutch. Overbaked Dutch. What's that, Terry?
I don't know. No.
Now I can hear Janet. Put on your short. Actually, descriptive, okay? It's a descriptive word. Over, begida is to put on. Over means inside. So what do you think that is? Underwear. Underwear, yeah. Over back to put on your underwear. And you know, I say that. That's what I say to my little grandson. Man, he'd rather be growing up. He didn't like diaper. He didn't like nothing. So I'd say, "Oh, back to adjust," you know, and it was pull-ups. But that's over back then. He would take them right off. And what happened was he got put in a hospital, and they, you know, he had to be what do you call it? He was put under incubator? No, he was about 2 when he got he was put in a coma. They had to put him in a coma. And you know, that doctor said we're just going to leave him this way. Well, when he come home, that overbagger just was not going to work at all. You know, and he would be he'd run around. And we had to put it on him, put it on him, put it on, he'd take it off, put it on, take it off. So we'd say, "Oh, we're back to actress." Oh, huh? He knows that word though. Okay. Don't lie. How could we say that besides just say Lakshad Vegas? That means quit lying, but we could say Lakshigot. What does that mean? What? How am I saying?
Lakshigot.
Real mean. I'm making a flat command now, right? Lakshigot. See, when I put that tone in there, it's making a flat command. Don't lie, you know.
Or you could say Lakshad Vegas.
Lakshad Vegas. There you go. You just made a sentence using Vegas and Lakshad. That means you quit lying. Lakshad Vegas. See how she put that word together and made a phrase. One time I went to this, I'm going to tell you a story. I told this one man, and I've said it in here too, to this one man in here. He said, Lakshagodulis. He said, I don't lie. And I said, you love it. I was told that too. You just lied. You just lied. And see how humorous the language can be? And we're as natural people, we're humorous. We're humorous people. We don't get offended very much. And I don't know about the young people now, but the elders and what our generation, we laugh. We might laugh at your expense, but they laugh at themselves too. You know what I'm saying? They laugh at themselves. You know, they tease each other, and we're like, we're people that can get through a bad time, you know, with sometimes laughter, you know, So we're humorous people. And maybe, you know, sometimes, you know, well, I catch myself, sometimes I'll laugh at the wrong time. And my mom used to give me this dirty look. You know, she give me this dirty look. Be less, you know. Don't, you know, and you don't really pay attention, you know, until something like that happens. Okay, now we're gonna do it, because you're doing something every day. Remember, you made a command, hijus, okay? Now you're gonna do this yourself. You told somebody to do it, but now you're gonna do it, okay? Does that make sense? You told somebody to do it, but this time they're gonna say you do it yourself. So you're gonna do it, okay? So you told somebody to hijus, but I am looking, what do you say? Hijus, okay? Hijus. You made a command. You told somebody to look, but now you're looking. So you say hijus, okay? Any questions, anybody out there? Do y'all have questions? Any questions? Okay. Okay. Remember that. You told somebody to look. Hijus, the CVS, the GC at the end, that's a command. You told somebody to do it, but now you're going to do it yourself. Hijus. Because you said, Fushwa, you said, look at the bird. But this time you're saying, I am looking at the board. Fushwa, hijus. Okay? Now, what's this? I am sleeping. No jazz. How do you make the command?
No just.
Yes, there you go. No just. Because you're telling them, you made a command for them to go to sleep. No just. Now you're doing it. No jazz. Okay. I am working. I don't guess. So what about if you made a command to somebody to go to work? I don't guess. I am walking. Yagabas. What if you told somebody to go walk? Yagabas. See how it's coming together, guys. You told
Gabas.
somebody to do it, but now you're doing it. This is what this is supposed to do, guys. You make them a command, now you're doing something. You look confused. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah. It's just a different country.
Exactly. That enunciation can change. Remember, I said pronouncing in situation and environment can change the meaning of a word. The ending, the beginning, it can change the meaning of a word. Okay? That's why we started with commands, guys. And we're going to stay on this a little bit till y'all do learn it. And it's been a while. We're going to spend some time on sounds now. And remember, I told you at the beginning, sounds are going to come what? Redundant. Marget. We're going to learn them. Okay? So, I am walking. Yeah, gabas. But if you told somebody to walk, what would you say?
Gabas.
Yeah, gabas. Okay. I am eating.
Hombres.
Somebody to eat.
Hombres.
Okay. There you go. Are y'all getting this out there? Are y'all getting this?
Yes.
All right. Okay. I am running. What if you told somebody to run?
Lucas.
Yeah. Okay. See, there's commands and you're doing something. Okay. Okay. I am reading.
Oh, nice.
Okay. What if you told somebody to read? There you go. There you go. See these words?
Yes.
That's a command. Read it. Okay. What if you said, I'm reading a book? Or say, I'm reading this. I am reading. How would you say? Nugget.
Droga. Oh, nice.
Yeah. Droga. Oh, nice. What if you said, read a book? Droga. Oh, nice. See how this is, you're telling, add anything to this. Add something to this. Especially this one. What's I am cooking? No
thanks.
Noggin, Janet. You made a command earlier. Okay. Abishwa, no jazz. Abishwa is meat. Okay, what have you made a command out of that, Janice? Yeah. See? Abishwa, no jazz. I am cooking meat, but when she made a command, she told somebody else. She made a command to somebody else to cook it. So she said, Abishwa, no jazz. Okay? Is that everybody? Is this coming together for y'all? See how the endings changed? Okay? You got it, Coco?
Yep.
Is it the lights coming on? Oh, we got a glimmer here. That's what I like to see, that glimmer, okay? That's what I want to see. Okay. Okay. I am talking. Bonayes, but if you told somebody to do it. Bonayes.
So the A is in there, but it's command.
It's a command you gotta be, because it's a See here? And be See, we speak with sounds. The letters just represent sounds. Does that make sense? We got a person in here from Alabama, guys, and I want him to introduce himself before we go close out. Okay? What part of Alabama and everything? How many more minutes we got?
We went over 4.
Uh-oh. Can you introduce yourself real quick?
Yes, my name is Shane Tate, and I live in Wetumpka, Alabama, but I'm originally from Macon, Georgia.
All right.
So I'm from Lower Creek and Upper Creek territory. So, and where I live at right now, my house is 6, probably within miles of 6 historic travel towns.
Wow.
Hickory Ground being one of them. Kusahachi being another one. Tasagi, Akana, all these different travel towns where I can walk to.
All right. So see, guys, we got a history person in here where we are all homelands, our old stomping grounds. So, Mado, guys, we went over. Mado, Mado.